Welcome to Q'cityShow, and these are our amazing voices of tonight's conversation that are going to be shaping tonight's conversation.
My name is Pearl, and I'm 19 years old. I'm from Anambra State, and I'm here today on the Q City Show to speak on has Gen Z lost its values or it's just vibes?
Hi, my name is Miriam. I'm a fund level student, and I'm here today on Q'cityShow to be speaking about as Gen Z lost its value or not. I personally believe they've not, but who knows? Let's see what the others have to say.
Hi, my name is Opala Chineye Christabel, and I'm here on the Q City Show to talk about whether Gen Z has lost its value or not.
Hi, my name is Unity, and I'm here on the QTV to talk about whether Gen Z has lost its value or not. And just because we evolved or made something better doesn't mean we've lost it. Thank you.
I personally feel that every generation rewrites the rules, and ours is just doing it in real time. The goal is to be positive and not perfect.
No explanation needed. Everything is basically on social media. So stay tuned and watch the episode. It will be very interesting. Thank you.
So let's start on a light note. Gen Z, have they lost their value of have they changed them? Or is everything all about vibes and vibes alone? Let's hear from you.
Um, I think we have our own values, just in a different way. It's a touch of bit of drama, and our values are not the ones that were there before. We have our new ones, which is to see we have awareness and we have prioritized our mental health really, really well. So I think, yeah, we just change our values.
Okay.
Not like we don't have.
I think we're about vibes and vibes alone because most people now genuinely don't care about morals. And the morals they care about is only if they suit in with what they want to do at that particular time so as not to feel bad. And when you just try to teach people or tell them some things, they be like, just let me live my life. Don't try to advise me or teach me or that concepts. So yeah.
Gen Z is not just about vibes. It's not just about morals either. It's majorly morals, but like the way they are defining morals, the way the other generations are defining the morals and everything is different from the way we're defining ours. They believe moral has to be obedience based. Moral should like resonate with you. It should come from your soul. Okay, I believe in this. So you can be able to defend your moral. Like, okay, someone just tells you, oh, just do that. Like, you won't defend it passionately. But if you believe in it, you fight for it. Like, okay, yes, this is what I'm meant to do, this and that and everything. That's why I believe it is.
Okay, I believe that Gen Z has not completely lost its moral in the sense that, okay, you just return the energy that's given to us. If you give me a nice vibe, then we'll vibe together. We're trying to live if you stress me, I'll stress you. If you don't stress me, I'll not stress you kind of life.
Okay. Okay, so our next question is: has social media made us lose shame or made us lose confidence? Because you can see that social media has caused good and bad at the same time. But what exactly has social media caused in this Gen Z era? So,
I would say both because while social media has a negative impact, we'll also say we have to like give thumbs up to its positive part. Like, for this if you check some videos on TikTok, you see them where they're like, oh, Tourette awareness and stuff like that. Before, people weren't aware of those things, they didn't know. And when they just see people like that, they just like make them feel stigmatized and treat them badly. But then now I know I don't have to be very, very literate to know that, oh, somebody is sick, and it just has to be with awareness.
yeah.
Not, I don't learn this in school. I don't learn that, oh, there's this type of disease, this is, I just have to learn. But then it's something that, oh, I see online on my phone. I'm like, oh, somebody can actually suffer from this. And I'm like, oh, I'll beware. But then it also makes some people cross the line. They don't know the differentiation between shame and trying to be courageous. They feel like, oh, I'm being body positive and stuff like that. But then they're just being shameless. So I think we did both.
Okay.
Social media has made more shameless people than it has given confidence to people. because people come online and do so many nasty things, and they be like, oh, my body, my choice, for example.
Yeah.
You're basically naked, right? And then they're like, she's just feeling confident. I don't think that's confidence. I think you're just trying to seek for a particular validation that you may not even deserve.
Can I say something?
No, no, let me finish.
Let her
Let me
finish.
finish. So you're just trying to like seek for a particular validation. Maybe you've seen a role model do it, or an influencer that you look up to do it. And it's not, I don't know, it's just very shameless. And for the confident part, I feel like everybody knows what they're doing on social media, peer pressure or no peer pressure, right? But some people, it actually just brought them out of their shell. And while for some, they just use it to make money. So everybody knows what they're doing, basically.
Okay, you want to say
Actually,
something?
yes. You know how she was like, oh, okay, it's a shamelessness and everything that is. How they're like, oh, it's a shamelessness and everything that is foiling the like shamelessness part. The thing is, there are people that are engaging their content. Like, let's not just talk about them. Actually, people are also engaging the content. Like, if people don't engage them, they'll stop. If you think about it, like, if like based on what you're saying is okay, they're doing it for like clouds, for okay, this thing will make me more popular, my videos will gain traction and everything. If people don't engage with such content, they won't think about doing that.
Exactly.
But in all honesty, I think social media is just a mirror. It's a deep reflection of who you are. It is. Because like okay, for the videos, like coming out to say something, these are things they will say like normally, not just on social media. Like they can tell their friends, they will tell strangers, like they are proud, they are positive, they are confident. They know that okay, I believe in this. And then I'm going to say it. I think that's what like social media is helping.
Exactly. But like you said that if people don't engage in it, but people like bad things. They like seeing negative news. They like bad things. It's just like the girl that people say, no, I'm not watching it. Oh, I won't engage in
That's what
such.
I'm saying. You're not reducing the bad people that like bad things, to just that person doing it. Like just looking is also a form of participation.
Mhm.
It's wrong as well if you think about it.
But you know, sorry, but you know that most people would actually look
Exactly.
at it.
So why did you post it?
Exactly. If people don't engage, like okay, this is bad. Like if you want to curb something that is bad, will you participate in it? Will you engage them?
You have
You
to
will
post
not.
something for people to engage.
That's what I'm saying. If you know that it is bad and more people don't engage it, they will stop. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't think they
But-
will stop.
But I feel that the more people engage,
The more they
the
will
more people
continue.
engage,
The
the more
more
they
they will continue. If
Do
people
you get?
stop
And
engaging the
believe-
But
content,
it started
they will
from
not.
one video, right?
Yes, it started from
Exactly.
one video. But we live in a situation, we live in a generation where people fuel bad things than good things.
It's not just about the generation, it's everywhere. Like even older generations. Like let me use older people as example now.
Okay.
Like in a family setting,
Yeah.
like let's just assume one daughter has a piercing or something. You see them being like, oh, she's bad, this and that. Like they will talk about you so much, they'll fixate on that. Like to make themselves feel better, like, okay, I'm better than this person. It's not just like generation wise, it's like it's deeply rooted in them. They have that sense of superiority. So it's not just generation or social media or something. Even before social media, we had strippers, we had people that would go to like, okay, fine, they didn't call the clubs then, but they had people that would go to like things like that.
Yeah, and do
Most of them are sold into things like that, like brothels. They had brothels, they had like clubs, all these dungeons and everything for sex and everything. They would kidnap some of them. They would traffic the humans there for people that derive pleasure from that. Will you blame the humans that were like forced into that lifestyle, or you will blame the people that are participating in that as well? Like somebody's encouraging them to create like to have those to make those bad decisions. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like it's not just one person's fault. So you can't really blame social media. It's a platform for you to do whatever it is you want.
okay, no problem. So what do you think? Social media good or social media bad?
Like it's good in the sense that it has given everyone a general platform to feel free to express
yourself.
themselves and like say what's on their mind. It has made people that feel invisible like in reality be like, okay, I feel seen online. I have like over 100 followers, 1,000 followers, and so like, but the validation aspect, and also some people they tend to overshare. They place their entire life on camera, and that's where it becomes wrong. So they are now abusing social media.
I want to ask, validation from social media, is it worth it? Because the reason why people post on social media is because of validation.
Mhm.
So validation that comes from social media, is it worth it in the long run? What what's your stance on that?
I feel like people that need validation from social media are people that are not really loved at home. People that are
Okay.
not really, they're not told that, oh, they're pretty and stuff like that. That's why they go outside of where they find comfort and then they look at, oh, I want it. But then I feel like at some point it's worth it. It's just based on you knowing what you're doing and doing what's right.
But is it going to last in the long run?
That's why we call it trends, because at some point
It's
that's
going
why
to
you last.
okay, you have it right. So validation from social media, bad or good, does it last?
It's not worth it.
Okay.
It's not worth it because if you get validation from social media today, you're going to need it every day. And the day that you will not hear it, you're going to lose your mental health. Like your mental health is going to go bad. Imagine me like all of a sudden people are praising me and then the next day I add weight, they start
And then
body
people are
shaming me, right? So the validation I've gotten from them before obviously made me to post more of my body. And now I added a little weight and then they're coming back to body shame me. So I'm going to have like a mental breakdown and at the same time I'm not going to be happy. So it's never worth it. Just like she said, like if you're not loved at home, like that's when you start looking for all those things.
Okay. Religion, does it still have does it still have its influence on Gen Z, or has social media replaced religion? Should I go again? Has social media wiped off religion from Gen Z, or we still, or with Gen Z, we still believe in religion? And when I mean religion, I don't mean, we're not limited to Christianity. Do you get other aspects of religion? So
No, there are still some Gen Zs that are like deeply rooted
rooted
in
in
faith.
religion.
So I feel like saying that it has completely wiped off religion is like no. But then a lot of them still follow social media trends, worshipping their influencers. Okay, whatever this influencer says is right, even though according to my religion is wrong. They'll be like, okay, no, since she says it is right, so whatever that influencer said has become their gospel or whatever.
Social media has wiped off religion, at least for the 80 out of 100%. And it's because they just feel like religion, I'll use Christianity as an example. I have some Christian friends, and they just feel like there are some rules in the Bible that God has set for us that they don't want to follow. And because they don't want to follow this thing, they now start bringing up things like, oh, I don't believe I should go to church before I pray. Mind you, they are not praying. I'm not saying that they must go to church, but they are not praying. It's just like an excuse. Oh, I don't believe I must listen to any pastor before I must understand. Mind you, they don't read their Bibles, right? And these people, pastors are like our teachers. I'm not saying that you must go to church every day, sit down and listen to whoever. I'm just saying that at least everybody is meant to have like a spiritual guide or teacher.
Yeah.
It's just like in this school. Why all of us in school when we can just sit at home and learn from YouTube? It's just like saying something like that. And for most people, they are like, oh, I've even heard someone say, oh, I'm not a Christian, I'm an Igbo man.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? That doesn't even make any sense to me.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah.
I think just because like religion-wise, they're not really putting it out there like, oh, I'm constantly going to church, I'm constantly going to the mosque, or I'm constantly whatever religion it is, I'm like constantly being out there. They believe it's no longer there. Like I feel like okay, I'm Muslim, so I feel like let me just say this regardless. Like it's about like pastors and everything. Some of them they come out and they say the most outrageous things, the most outlandish things. And like people who go there, people who are like just followers, they don't think, they're not processing what they're saying. They just follow them blindly. And because of that, like I have friends who will say, oh, I don't want to go to church in this school. I'm not going to about chapel because they're constantly talking about affair, they're constantly praising him, they're constantly saying this and that. Some of them, like I know some like 200 level, my roommate, she was constantly in that. She never went to church. She would have like a service online. She would join online and everything. She'd read, she'd pray, like she'd read a Bible. I think it's Daily Bread or something. She'd read that as well. So just because she was not like constantly going to church, you see people say, "Oh, are you sure she's not a pagan?" Like they'll say it jokingly. Are you sure she's not a pagan? She doesn't believe in God. or she's not a good Christian. Like your religion wise, it should not be like rented on, oh, I'm out there. Like,
Yeah, I must go to church.
yeah, so I feel
because
like you
there's
can't really see unless you know someone deeply.
yeah, because I mean there are some people.
I would say this whole thing, like it all has to be like it's doing with something personal because you will not say, oh, because of you're watching TikTok, you don't like you didn't see anything of God today. Because it just has to do with you, whether you swipe it or not. It has to be whether you watch it or not. Like so what I feel is in back in the days it was traditional worshiping and stuff like that. And now we've come to this. So I feel like Christianity has never really or religion has never really wiped off the whole like not everybody has been rooted in it.
Yeah.
So just like people are seeing it more because of we have our social medias and we have access to see it every day. Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, so our last question for this whole conversation has have we changed our morals? And if we have changed our morals, what new morals have we Gen Z implemented? So are you going for so you're actually how you're going to answer this first question is if you are going for we've changed our morals, what new morals have we implemented Gen Z? Or if you're going for we have not changed our morals, you're also still going to give us reasons why you think that morals is still holding till now. So let's hear from you.
I would say we have changed our morals because the way it was then is not the way it is right now.
Okay.
And I would say that because right now, the way everything just goes, like, for example, you see respect. Now, respect is based on, oh, I see you, I see it when you to yourself. And yeah, that's where I'll take you, that's where I respect you. But then I just have to respect you because you're this. And even if you don't deserve it, I'll be respecting you. But now, no, that's not how it works. We respect you based on how you act and everything, how you model yourself.
How you come to me as well.
No, how you model yourself.
Okay.
It's not how you don't have to come to me for I respect you. But then if I see you, you're walking smart, talking smart, I won't see a reason to disrespect you.
Okay.
When I see you act anyhow, obviously, yeah, there's a reason to.
Okay.
One moral I like the fact that it has been changed is relationships, marriage, and women's rights. The fact that most women now don't really look up to, when I graduate from uni, I'm going to go and marry a rich man, something like that. I like the fact that they want to make their own money. And I like the fact that people that are being abused in a particular relationship or marriage are now speaking up. Because in our parents' generation, they would die in that marriage. And I see no reason why they should die in that marriage. I also see no reason why a woman that doesn't have anything or that's not like financially stable should just go into marriage like that, because that's just like from frying pan to fire. So I just like the fact that women now know their rights.
Okay, so we were saying that every woman should have something that's bringing in money.
Yes.
Because depending on a man is not totally worth it.
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't think it has really changed the laws, but it has been modified. Yes.
okay.
Like I said, morals are not just obedience based. It's just good or bad, like what resonates with you. Like how some people will say, "Oh, okay, respect your elders regardless of what you do. Like don't challenge them, like even if they're doing something wrong." But like this generation, we don't care about your age, or we don't care about your money too. We'll call you out regardless.
Yeah.
Like if this is wrong, we'll call you out. Also, they're open to like exploring. They're like more open-minded. Like, oh, let's see this thing. Let's think about it. Is it right? Is it bad? Is it aligning with me? That kind of thing. So I think it has just been modified.
Yeah, I think it has actually like evolved, not like kind of changed because of in the sense that we are like more authentic. Like then you'll be forced to like respect this person because he's your elder.
Yeah.
But now and then to be paying you that you have to like respect the person. But now if the person doesn't deserve that respect, like the person is not putting it out there that okay, I deserve this respect. The person does not earn the respect from you. You don't have to respect the person.
So we're saying that respect is reciprocal.
Yes.
You respect me and you respect yourself.
You.
Okay. Okay, so we have actually come to the end of tonight's episode, and you've listened to them speak, they've given their opinion. If Gen Z has lost its value or changed them. now it's actually time for you guys to determine who will actually be the voice of QCity. So how it's actually going to be done is you're going to comment under the comment section who you think should be the voice of QCity. The winner is going to be posted on our social media platform. So if you've not followed us on our social media platform, please do go to follow us on our social media platform, Q'cityShow on all social media, and also follow your host. Open your ear, follow your host. You hear me? If you've not subscribed to Q'cityShow, subscribe to Q'cityShow because we are going to be bringing more and more episodes for coming your way. And this is Q'cityShow. I am your host, Emezi. See you when I see you next time.